dun, 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 dun. Merry Christmas, Jason.
Merry Christmas. Got it. Junior.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh, oh, oh. Merry Christmas, everyone. Jason's to the right of me there. Back from his California tour. You're out there for what, almost 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was 10 or 11 days.
Damn.
It's a long run.
You did a good job, though.
You're proud of me?
I'm proud. I'm not proud that you never watched Monty Python's Holy Grail.
You're not the only one that's ever told me that. A lot of people have mentioned that to me over the years. Scott Hughes, I believe, is one. He was really on me about that.
Okay. Well, as they should be. I found that out at pre-show, everyone, that Jason's never watched that movie yet.
I know.
$13.99 on Amazon, or you could rent it if you just want to rent it for like $3.99.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still watching Curb, trying to get through all the episodes.
What, they're up. There's only 5 of those now, right?
No, there's more of them.
There's more up now?
Oh yeah,
What did I miss?
you've missed
6,
quite a
I thought.
few. Yeah,
Thought I watched 5 of them.
we got to be like into 8 by now, 7 or 8. I don't know. Seems like it.
All right, I'm not far behind. Jason Santos checking in. What's up, boys?
What's happening, Jason? I'm working over here today, getting some stuff done at the shop. Nice, kind of quiet over here. We can get some things going.
It's like your little getaway there. Nobody's around. Saturday
great.
afternoon. It's awesome. You like it, right?
It's great.
Allison's out Christmas shopping.
Right.
Nick DeVito. Happy holidays, y'all. Nicholas DeVito. Nick, are you in the Mafia?
Nick.
Oh, Jason Santos is saying I was working on a 68 Firebird today, getting it finished up.
That's
Nice.
big.
Now, is he going to gift that to somebody?
I think to us, actually.
To J Concepts down there? Okay.
No, it's, to you.
Oh, to
and
the
then,
Ripcast?
yeah.
Nice. Jason saying, hopefully it'll be done in a few days. Well, yeah, Christmas is on Saturday. I'm not far from you. You could drive that up to me and drop it off.
Really?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Take some photos for the show and video, peeling out.
That's got to be a monster project anytime you're rolling those kind of cars out.
68 Firebird, how fast is that thing? What kind of engine's in that, Jason?
I don't know. 427, 454, something like that.
Oh, Jason Santos saying if I show up to Pit Stop Hobbies in 2022, I could apparently get a 68 Firebird.
There you go. I mean, you got a vintage car from him. You're going to get a 68 Firebird. I mean, this guy's really, and just nothing works on you.
It's a pretty safe bet for him to put up a 68 Firebird. All I have to do is show up to Pit Stop Hobby. He knows I'm not going to show up.
Yeah, he's like, this guy's not coming.
Yeah. Absolutely. I never really was into the older cars until like recently, though. Yeah, checking out some of the old cars, and like, man, they look pretty damn cool. matter of fact, I gotta check and see how the '68 Firebird looks like.
When I talk to my dad about old vehicles, I always tell him, I'm into trucks, so I'm like, oh, I'd like a '70s model truck or whatever, and he's like, that's because you never had one before. He's like, if you actually had to have one and drive it with, no, he's like, they're rough riding, the seats aren't any good, you don't have any Bluetooth, the AC's not the best. He's like, you got roll up crank windows. He's like, I like my truck just the way it is.
Dang, it does look badass. '68 Firebird.
Will Britton, he's clocking in.
What's up, Will?
He's probably over there running some gas truck today.
I think I saw post on Facebook. He's like working at the hobby shop today. They look pretty busy. Week before Christmas.
That's actually, yeah, I did see a post, but I didn't read it yet. I did see it, but him and Alex need to have a hair competition. Alex is just, he kills it with the big hair. So we need to see if Will can come in with if he can out hair him.
I hate people with hair. Let's see, I'm gonna put this. Jason Santos is saying if you're really into old cars, it's tough to go without the creature comforts.
It's true.
I don't know though. I don't feel like they really perfected Bluetooth on the cars yet. Always sounds crappy, even on the newer models.
It's getting there. It's getting better.
See, Will's doing some repairs at his local hobby town. Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good at being over there at Hobbytown, helping out, getting stuff done, or practicing and racing.
I was trying to get this photo of the '68 Firebird up, but yeah, it looks pretty badass.
It's a great car.
Yeah. Okay. So for you that's watching and listening, favorite, if you're listening, I guess you could just say this to yourself, but favorite Christmas, I messed that up, Jason. Favorite Christmas gift. And what RC gift you wishing for under the tree? We were talking about this pre-show, and I think one of my favorite Christmas gifts was definitely my Nintendo.
I put some time in under a Nintendo.
And of course, it has to be my Hot Shot 2, which got me into RC.
I mean, that Nintendo, I mean, that has to be, yeah, I mean, that had to start everything for so many people, so many video game enthusiasts, I guess.
I mean, Atari got me started in video games, but Nintendo really stepped the game up.
Yeah, it was doing that Super Mario on that first Nintendo. That was pretty awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Alex Sturgeon saying he's running races at the Plex, 70 entries, carpet off-road.
So 70 entries just for carpet off-road. That's pretty good.
And he's qualified 4th with his Schumacher.
There you go.
Team Schumacher, baby.
Mm-hmm. One of Gotti's favorites.
Schumacher and X-Ray. One of my favorites. Jason Santos is saying the '68 Firebird is basically the same as a Camaro. Okay. What's a '68 Camaro look like? I'm liking this here. Camaro. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I like the Firebird. Kind of like the front end on the Firebird better.
Not to see if we'll see if Alex can win the main over there from fourth. I wonder if Will's racing. He's got to let us know if he's out there too.
He said he's doing repairs.
But he's at the same place. He must be getting something done over there.
He's probably repairing his own car.
Breakage.
All right, guys, come on. Favorite Christmas gift and what RC gift you wishing for? Jason, you wishing for any? What's the one gift you're wishing for?
Seems like the things I always enjoy is pictures, posters, vintage stuff, vintage RC stuff. Shoes. I like shoes.
I don't know. You gotta be tough to buy for though.
Yeah. But yeah, if you get and the worst part for me is I just get things. Like I don't like save them like to give other people ideas or things to help out, for their shopping. I end up getting some of these things and then it makes it that much harder for somebody buying gifts, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always think like buying for adults, it's kind of tough because you can go out and get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But a cool thing we did this year actually was make an Amazon wish list, me and Carrie, and that's pretty nice.
So what does that mean? You just whatever it means you can whatever it is, you just get a link.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to do. Like throughout the year, actually, as you see some items, you can add it to your wish list.
Okay.
And and then you can send the link to people and say, "Hey, here's my wish list," and they could view it and decide what they want to pick out of there. Which is, I don't know. At first, like it kind of seemed like, "Hey, here's what I want." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just seems kind of weird, but. Man, it makes things a lot easier.
Did you already buy some things?
Yeah, that's where I did all my shopping off Amazon.
I haven't shopped at all.
I'm helping Jeff Bezos. I'm trying to actually get him into space. He went to the first layer and came right back down. I figured if I get more money to him, hopefully he can get through the orbit, through the atmospheres there and get in orbit.
Yeah.
So
we'll just go straight to the moon.
Yeah, apparently he needs a little bit more money to do that because you have to do a lot of design work and on the actual spacecraft to withstand
it's
all
technical,
that.
Yeah.
Right. So he needs more money. So if you guys, whatever you do, just keep, hitting Amazon there. That way Jeff can, get there.
Will he get there? That's the question.
No, I'm doing my part. I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will Britton's saying he's at the Lincoln store.
Oh.
So he's not racing today.
And he's not at the same location as Alex. So.
Right. Alex is saying that he's probably not going to win, and the reason why is Ethan Delaire is there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's racing for second.
Ooh.
Because Ethan apparently is good.
It's quick.
Very quick. Fast. Here's a question for you, Jason.
I did see that. You had a MST truck with a Traxxas Bigfoot body. It looked good. I did see that. He needs to put some of our tires on there too. Might actually look even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle chasing in the chat.
What's up? What's up, Kyle?
And Alex agrees. J Concept tires would look better. So what are you waiting for?
Yeah, I mean, he's out there racing.
What, he took a photo of the truck without J Concept tires on it?
Well, the truck doesn't come with them. He was
Well,
just
you can't put them on. You gotta wait till you get the J Concept tires. That's what I would have done.
oh, Griswolds.
Get the J Concept tires, greaseball. All right, Jason, California tour.
Mm-hmm.
Our last show was November 29th, I think it was, that we said.
Yeah.
Right. And that was the making of the BJ4, which is off the charts downloads, Jason.
Oh, it
A lot
is.
of good compliments, yes. People love that one.
That's what we're looking for.
So we did that, and then you were just getting ready to head out to California, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we decided, I think back in September, that we're going to try to do this California tour. Usually December is when the guys kind of start to chill out a little bit. Not as much traveling racing going on. So I kind of felt like it was a good opportunity.
So you're like, all right, guys, you're not taking a break.
Yep.
We're going on tour.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
No
we
doubt.
did. We flew, me and Allison and Hannah, we flew into Palm Springs. We met up with Spencer Rivkin there in Palm Springs. We went out to the track at Palm Desert, which has like just it's probably the most picturesque setting for a track with the mountains and everything in the background. Nice track there. I think it's prepared and worked on by Anthony Westergaard and his family. And of course, they have a lot of other drivers there that help out, keep it up to in maintenance and keeping it looking good.
Uh-oh. Look how tired he is from that trip. He's
Oof.
exhausted.
Yeah, time to go. So they had an annual Toys for Tots race out there, and I want to say it was the 17th annual, or is it 19th annual? I think 17th annual. And Jimmy Babcock with the JBRL, he puts that Toys for Tots event on out there, and there's a Target right there by the track, so we went there, bought some toys. Of course, I told Allison she's got to come back with the some monster truck toys. So she did, and we stuffed the Toys for Tots box there with some monster trucks, and
Nice.
had a nice little race. Mayfield TQ'd and won. Adam Drake got second, and Spencer got third. They had was it a 25-minute main, I believe?
Wow.
And yeah, so we had a nice day out there. The weather was really good. So that was the first stop. Spent a couple days there. So it was all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then the guys took off. They packed up. They went straight out to Paris, which is where the dirt track is from Joey Christensen, and the guys got some running in up there Saturday night, and then we went back out there Sunday, ran pretty much a full day Sunday, and then we finished there Monday morning. Mayfield drove home, and he stayed there for Monday night, Tuesday, and then we practiced and tested out at the dirt.
We talking about practice.
Not a game, practice.
Not a race.
Not a race, but practice. So then Ryan drove back out on Wednesday. Long day for him, driving from Arizona. He drove first. He drove to San Diego, dropped off the family. Then he came back up where we were at the dirt, and we had a club race there under the lights. And I want to say they said it was their biggest club race ever out at the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a special trophy race or something like that on the weekend. It was a weekday club race, and did really well. We had a good turnout out there. I didn't know what to expect. I want to say there's actually more racers out there than I was expecting, and I think Joey was pretty happy.
Nice.
So during our club race, we had 2 rounds of qualifying. Mayfield TQ'd both rounds of qualifying there at the dirt,
Wow.
and Spencer was second qualifier. Spencer ran a good second round time. He was right there with Ryan. And then in the main, we have video of this too, but it's kind of funny. But Ryan goes they go down and quiet. He takes off, turns the corner. Car just completely flips over, probably a foot around the corner, flips over. Spencer hits him.
Ooh.
They go pretty much to last, and it was just chaos.
Chaos.
Just coming through the the track. I think Spencer was in like 2 or 3 more other accidents during the first lap. I know Ryan like jumped into an island once. It was complete chaos. Then Spencer crashed on the step up. This is all in the first lap. Spencer crashed on the step up. Mayfield crashed into Spencer. And then he kind of it looked like he kind of waited for him. Like the cars, like he basically Spencer was upside down. He just kind of hit Spencer on top of the step up and just kind of waited for him. He didn't try to punch it and get off. So that was the first lap. They went back to 11th and 12th, and it was maybe, I don't know how many laps, maybe 5 or 6 laps. Spencer was back into the lead. And Brian broke, so he was out. So Spencer kind of easily won the club race after everything sorted out after the bad first couple laps. So Spencer was our club race champ. And then we were out of there Thursday morning, and we drove straight to San Diego to start practice for the Top Gun. So we went from...
We're talking about practice.
So we went from Palm Desert straight to the dirt. From the dirt, we went straight to Top Gun, which was in San Diego, and started practice.
We're talking about practice.
So we got a couple of questions here.
Well, the number one question here, Chili Duncan checking in. He says,
Okay.
More importantly, Chili needs some fantasy advice from me. So the fantasy football playoffs have started, Jason, which I am in, going for my 8th title. But there's one problem.
You got people out.
COVID-19 is hitting my lineup.
Your squad.
4 guys are out with COVID.
That's done.
It's brutal. I mean, I can make adjustments to my lineup, but it's not the guys that I want to roll with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta hope that they come through for me. Chili's asking, Gotti, who do I start? Mike Evans, AJ Green, or OBJ, who's off the COVID list now? OBJ was also on my team up, and he was on the COVID. So, you know what, though? I would start Mike Evans. I'm going with Beckham, but I would start Mike Evans. I have to go with Beckham because I have no choice. But if that's your choices, Mike Evans is the obvious one. Because he's going up against that Saints defense that gives up a lot of points to the receivers. So Mike Evans it is, and you are welcome, Chili.
Very welcome.
All right, Damian Berkowitz, off the topic question. Well, it's not that off the topic, but is the Reedy race on pause now, or must every good thing come to an end? Haven't seen much about it on Facebook.
It is on hiatus.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't have one in. I guess it was just this year. They had a 2021 Mayfield one, and then 2021 there was no re-race, and from what I've seen, there's no 22.
2020 Mayfield won.
Yep,
Right. Okay.
and then there wasn't a race in 21, and I don't think there's definitely not one in 22. There's nothing going on there. So, and then they just
Wow.
closed. They just closed OCRC at the end of this month. OCRC closes, so that's it.
Damn. Wait, OCRC's closing?
Mm-hmm. And it was more of them not closing it, but they, the landlord that owns that whole area, they want to. There's a church that's kind of like right by there that kind of wants to take the whole thing over, and I think the landlord is kind of wanting the church to have the whole thing, and
Oh,
so.
God.
So, or OCRC is kind of like it was kind of a forced retirement.
Wow. That's crazy. Probably Joel Osteen guy.
I don't think that's him, but they, I mean, people are pretty sad about it. What can you say? I mean, it's definitely one of, if not the most famous track in the area. I would say of all time.
So it just closed recently?
Yeah, they're holding their last races either this weekend or they already did, but they're on the last couple club races.
Okay.
I think either way it has to be finished and done by the end of the year.
Yeah, so it's too late to move the Reedy race somewhere else.
Yeah, they weren't going to have it anyway.
Oh, they weren't? Okay.
Yeah, they weren't going to have it anyway.
Wow.
So
it's kind of shocking.
It is. So, yeah, that's the big thing about the Reedy race. The event is on hiatus, and then to make matters a little more difficult, OCRC is closing down.
Damn. Do you see the Reedy race eventually returning?
I think it will. I don't know when, but it will eventually, I think. I think it's a good break. We're taking a break on our Super Cup this year. We went on hiatus with our Super Cup, and there's still going to be a series in Florida. Dave Duncan's running the Emerge series here in Florida, but we're taking an official break on our Super Cup branded series and just going to kind of take a little bit of a wait and see approach on 10 scale off-road. Not that it's not doing well, but we have so many conditions and surfaces that we're trying to juggle, especially in Florida. We have the Great Beach Line as a carpet track. Then we have Setzers, which is indoor dirt that is mostly sugared. Then we have New Red, which has always been a sealed track, or in the past 10 years, been a sealed track. Then we have Newberry, which is a natural dirt outdoor track. Those are probably our 4 most popular locations for Super Cups, and they're all different conditions. So it'd be nice if we got some more of the same conditions going with these tracks, and I think we'd get a little more series participation. So just my 2 cents.
Jason Santos is saying favorite Christmas gift. That's kind of tough. I've gotten some good stuff over the years. Yeah, it's a tough one. That's exactly it. You get some cool stuff for Christmas, and it's hard to pin down just one. But like mine was Nintendo and the Hot Shot 2.
I got the Christmas of 1993 associated. They shipped out the RC10 GT vehicles, and I got it on Christmas. It came in UPS on Christmas.
Wow.
And that was probably, I was so excited to get that thing and start building it. I stayed up all night building it.
Wow.
It's a little unfair. I mean, obviously, your parents and everything get you nice gifts over the years, but I remember this RC10 GT coming in and being really excited. I know my mom hates it because she's just thinking, all these presents that we were trying to get, or which there was a lot of, between bikes and Power Wheels and some different RC cars in the early days. But yeah, getting that RC10 GT was pretty exciting. And I think what kind of you feel like for some reason it came in from Associated, and I think there's something a little bit exciting about that arriving that day. Just the timing. The timing was great.
Yeah, on Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
the UPS guy showed up at Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You open up the door and just like in Christmas Vacation, a knocker, you just pulled it right out of the door.
I was
You're
just like Associated box, yes.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know they would deliver on Christmas. Will Britton, I'm sure when you said RC10 GT, he was probably like, huh? What? My favorite Christmas gift of all time is probably the first mini Sprint my dad bought me. Okay.
Look at that, Damon. He's got a good
Damian
gift.
Berkowitz got a J Concepts box on Christmas once. It was pretty awesome. He just got a box.
Just a
That's
box.
it. Just a J Concepts box. It's the simple gifts that mean the most.
I want to say I got a Tamiya Wild Willie for Christmas once, but
Okay.
that thing, my dad and I built it, and it kind of sucked, to be honest. It was a good gift, but like the build and everything just didn't go that well, and like not for us. We were a little like, I don't know. It wasn't the
Sorry, Pops.
Will Britton, the
Uh-oh.
mini Sprint wasn't an RC car though.
Ooh, wow.
He got the real deal, a real mini Sprint.
Wow. He's like, Dad, you got the wrong gift. I wanted the RC.
I
mini
wanted the
Sprint."
RC.
Hey, that's cool. All right. What else you guys got? So where'd you leave off? The California.
Yeah, we got
San
to SDRC in San Diego.
Right.
Practice was Thursday, sort of later in the day, and got out of there. Friday we were back for practice again. Was there a round of qualifying? No, there wasn't.
Just practice.
Yeah. So got that through, and then Saturday was 3 total rounds of qualifying, and Sunday the mains, and then we were out of there on Monday. So Mayfield ended up TQing 4-wheel. Spencer TQ'd 2-wheel drive, and they both won after 3 mains. They both won their classes. We had Doug Leverier.
Sounds about right.
I mess up his name.
I know
a
who you
little
may
bit.
know. Yeah.
But he won 17.5 and 13.5.
Oh.
And then Brent Telke won 2-wheel and 4-wheel 40 plus. And we had another driver winning the sportsman classes, which they did a great job.
Wait a minute. Did you race the 40 plus?
I did not.
You didn't race anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't bring any cars with me. I brought product, and that was it. Believe me, after that kind of run, I don't think I would have been ready to race at the SDRC. I would have been pretty burnt out.
Yeah, I was gonna say dead tired.
Don't bother him. He's dead tired.
Will Britton, he's the only one checking in here with the Christmas gift stuff. Probably my favorite RC gift I got as a kid was a F1 Mini Z.
Whoa.
Okay.
What's a Nintendo Switch OLED?
All right. Will's looking for this year. He's hoping to get the Nintendo Switch OLED.
What is that?
It's a new Nintendo came out with a new Switch. They have a new updated version, and it has the OLED screen behind it, so it's brighter colors and looks really nice. And I don't know. I have a Switch, but don't play it often.
I don't understand what that's the name of the thing is called.
It's the name
Switch.
it's the name of the console, Nintendo Switch. You can also, it's like a handheld. You can also use it. You put it in its docking station. You can bring it up on your TV also. But if you want to take it on the go, you just grab it and take it on the go with you.
Did they still have that Wii thing?
Nah, it's garbage.
That's
It was
over.
well, first of all, it was garbage when it came out, but
Okay.
that's gone by the wayside,
Okay.
as it should.
What was what kind of is this all they have? They have the Switch and for
Right
Nintendo.
now they have Nintendo Switch, they call it.
So that's their only like
Console /
okay.
handheld. Could do both. Which
Okay.
is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get into. I don't know. I have one, but I just really don't play it often.
It seems like something you'd have a little more as a kid, maybe because of the on the go.
Yeah, I'm not a
mobility
big
option.
fan of handheld gaming, so I tried it, but just never appealed to me. Even with like the phones and stuff, I try. I mean, but just kind of lame. But yeah, Will Britton's hoping for one, so there you go. You can get him a Nintendo Switch OLED, Jason.
So is there anything other than the Switch, the Sony, and the Xbox? Is there like more systems other than those?
Well, those are the top three. Let's see. Well, you can get. Okay, so Will's saying that he plays the Nintendo 64 games, which the N64 is back in our day, Jason. 90s.
Okay.
He plays those, so you can play them on the Switch, the N64 games,
Okay.
which is nice. That is nice. Yeah, I gotta log back in. I still pay for the $20 a year internet multiplayer access, like their internet. What do you want to call it? Am I saying it right? Multiplayer. Their online service. It's $20 a year, which is cheap. But yeah, I haven't turned that baby on in a while. I got to do that. Check those out.
Yeah, make sure it still works.
Well, I'm sure they loaded up a lot of new games for like like Will saying, the Nintendo 64, classic Nintendo. All right, well, see, Will's saying he has the expansion pack. That's $50 a year. Yeah, explain the expansion pack to me. Jason Santos saying, I guess my favorite gift would be a toss-up between my RC10 graphic team car and my first electric guitar. Wow.
Okay, those are two awesome gifts.
Yeah.
That graphite team car, those are big time. I'd like to have an electric guitar. I just wouldn't know what to do with it.
I know, just stare at it. My dad plays electric guitar. He used to have a band in high school.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cool.
I wish I was in a band.
So when he asked me like what a podcast is, I'm like, well, it's sort of like, hey, let's start up a podcast. Like, hey, let's start up a band back in your day. It's the same thing, really.
Let's start a podcast.
Nobody's starting bands up anymore. They're starting podcasts up. They're everywhere.
I'd like to be in a band. I just don't know what I would do. I guess I'd be the one unloading and setting stuff up.
Yeah, no roadie. Yeah,
Plug that in there. Plug that over there. Then I would just sit on the side watching. How'd we do?
It would be cool to know how to play like the electric
Oh,
guitar
yeah.
or
That'd
do
be
the
great.
drums. I think I love watching like drummers
Cowbell.
and stuff. It's just really cool.
Yeah, it would be great.
Well, this might get me back on the Switch. Will Britton saying that there's Sega Genesis games on the Switch also. So there we go.
So
That
was
might get me
is
in there.
so they must have got bought by Nintendo. Is that what it was? Sega.
It must have struck some kind of deal.
Okay.
They didn't buy Sega, but Nick DeVito's saying my favorite RC gift was my first hobby grade RC, a 1/16 scale IRC Vulcan nitro buggy. Wow.
How about like the Vulcan neck pinch?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, Spaceballs.
What are you trying to do?
You're
The-
doing it all wrong.
The Vulcan neck pinch.
The Vulcan neck pinch? Oh no, you're doing it all wrong.
It's way up
This is
here.
It's up here.
So-
Will saying shred. That's what you do with the electric guitar, Jason. You shred.
You shred.
I
I
can see
just
Jason shredded.
shredding. I'd have to grow my hair out a little more and just kind of start shredding.
Start shredded. Oh man.
I suppose. I guess you're never too old to learn, right?
I don't know. I think you are.
Damn. Get some tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to, that's the thing you have to do, Jason, is get some tattoos, grow your hair out.
We were having that conversation when we were in California if we were going to get tattoos, what we were going to get. And I mean, I have 4 that everybody.
Really?
I have 4 ideas that everybody would know. But yeah, of course, it's we could have a J Concepts tattoo, we could have a Chuck Norris tattoo, we could have a Bigfoot tattoo,
Oh,
and a Jordan Jumpman,
oh
right?
God, no.
So those are the 4. Those are the 4 you get for me.
I will pay for the tattoo if you get it on your neck right here.
Oh my gosh. A Bigfoot right across your neck.
That's what I was just gonna say, Nick. Nick DeVito says J Concepts logo tramp stamp.
Yeah.
You beat me to it, Nick.
There must be some people really upset that they got those tattoos in the 90s and then they all of a sudden decided to call them a tramp stamp. They're like, no, it was stylish. Oh, sorry.
Will's saying that how much would you pay me to get a J Concepts tattoo?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'll pay for the tattoo.
There you go.
That has to be on your neck right here, so
Yeah.
everybody can see. You can't hide the J Concepts. That'd be, I mean, what's that?
There'd be
about?
no advertising.
There'd be exactly. So this way, when you go to a race,
People
You know.
know.
it's right there on the side of your neck.
Then he'd switch companies and he'd be stuck with that one on there.
Well, he's not switching. So
He'd be like, "Oh, Will, you still running J Concepts?" Well, no, actually. He's like, "Well, you got the tattoo." Well, yeah, that was kind of before I thought it out too far.
he's not switching. He just signed up, right? He just signed up for another year.
He's Nintendo switching.
So yeah. No other tire company anyway.
Oh my gosh.
This can't be true. I mean, Will Britton saying he has a pretty sweet lower back tattoo. Send us a photo. Send
No,
me a photo,
please don't.
Will, and I'll put it up on the screen.
Please don't.
Send me a photo. Send it
Jason
on Facebook Messenger.
Jason said I could do the cowbell. I think that's what he's referencing here. I would do the cowbell
Oh, okay.
in a band.
And the band Cowbell?
Yeah, he needs more cowbell. The old Saturday Night
Okay,
Live
right.
skit. I could do the cowbell. And what song was that? "Burning for You." I'm burning for you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Is that what it
Okay.
was? That was the
Yeah.
cowbell one.
Well, that I don't know, but
Oh, okay.
not much on music. But all All right. Well, Will's saying he has a lower back two of tribal flames.
Good.
All right. So he's got a tramp stamp. All right. Send that through, Will.
Yeah.
We don't believe you. How's that?
I'm gonna cover
Barbed-
my eyes. Barbed wire. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Hobbytown. He has on there.
Yeah, you should get a Hobbytown tattoo, Will. All right, so you said you named the four: J Concepts, Jumpman,
Chuck Norris
Chuck Norris,
and Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yep.
Well, just don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oops, there we go.
So yeah, my favorite. Oh, we talked about my favorite gift.
Will's saying it's definitely the cringiest thing you could think of.
I did not need that.
Will's the winner of the. We were going to give away something for the best question. He might be the winner,
He's just the best comments.
or the best. The best answer to favorite Christmas gift and what RC gift you wishing for under tree. We're going to give away something because I think Jason has something there in the office, and but Will has everything RC related. We can't give him the prize though.
Right.
We just may not give it away. Go ahead. Before Will's really sidetracking. Go ahead. What were you gonna say about?
Oh no.
Was it?
Well, that's part of it. Yeah. The RC. Well, and the RC gift I'm wishing for under the tree. I keep looking on eBay for more RC10 classics and RC10 Worlds cars. Every time they come up, I mean, I already have a couple saved from when they did the re-release, but you could always use more. I'm always a sucker for a new RC10T. I can always be talked into another RC10T, or just any RC10 classic or Worlds car. There's actually a Worlds car right now on eBay, an original Worlds car, not the re-release. And let's see if it's still on here. Where'd it go?
Sold. What are you typing in there?
RC10 Worlds car. Oh, here it is. It's on here. Original team associated 110 scale RC10 Worlds car. Guess how much this is going for? Or they're asking, I should say.
Let's check it out here. I was trying to find it myself. So original?
Yep, this is the original from 1994. Looks to still have the heat shrink on it. At least, yeah, looks to have the heat shrink on it.
Oh, there we go. Well, no, this one's fully loaded pre-owned. Heat shrink. Well, this is a re-release I found.
Yep. This is the original.
Wait a minute. Let's just add this here to the screen. There we go. Here we go. I'm scrolling down the list. So we got RC10 Worlds car loaded pre-owned for $879.
Mm-hmm.
Then below that we got the this is bids. There's 5 bids on this one. It's so is this the Worlds car kit? RC10 brand new? Is this not the re-release, is it?
Yeah, they're usually most of them on here are the re-release.
Okay.
But there is one that isn't.
All right, I'm scrolling.
You'll
Can you
notice
see
by the price.
Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, the re-release is almost like $1,000.
Yeah.
You can get the instruction manual for $15.
Like you can't just look it up.
That's the re-release version, though.
A re-release instruction manual. Oh, come on.
Oh my God, here it is.
There it
guys.
is. I told you.
Jesus.
Anybody can get this for me if they want.
Wow. All right. Well,
Lay it on them.
guess you're not getting that.
Lay it on them. Tell them how much it is.
Oh man, it is $3,499 with $25.35. 35 cents shipping. How do you get that 35 cents in there?
I don't know. He's getting real precise.
But he is accepting offers, and there's 15 watchers right now.
Okay.
So
I should go in and offer him like $250. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now.
Offer,
I'll do it right now and see what happens. Make offer. Let's see. I'll go. What do you want me to offer him? Give me something ridiculous. I'll put it in here.
Well, how much was it brand new back then?
I would say in the 200 range, probably. Well, there's a retail on the side of the box. Let's look at that. That was usually a pretty good sign. So it was $337 was the price on the side of the box. So it might have been.
Let me.
I would say in the 250 range, maybe under.
Yeah, well, I would offer him $250. Just the original price from back then.
All right, let's go. All right, ready?
All right, so
your offer.
Well, before you do this, let's see here. Let's just make sure everything. It's a rare team associated RC10 RC competition 2-wheel drive RC10 World car. Condition is new. This is very rare. Still sealed in the RC10 World kit. This is not a re-release. It is the original. The original, Jason.
Let's see what it does. Are you ready?
Yeah, it might. Yeah, go ahead, try it. See what it does.
Okay, I'm putting in 250.
All right.
It says to review my offer. Estimated
wait a
total.
minute, there's no shrink wrap on this thing, is there?
Estimated total with shipping $266.80. Yeah, that sounds good. Send offer. It's sent. Give the seller a day to review your offer. If it's accepted, you'll have 4 days to make your payment. He's gonna block me. What'll happen?
Block you.
Like blocked.
All right, looks like it's still sealed, like you said. Oh, there is shrink wrap on it. I could see that. Okay.
This guy's gonna be so pissed. But what if he said yes?
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
He's gonna come back, and they're gonna give you he's gonna counter offer $3,498, and I'll be like, oh man, I don't know if I can go that far.
Well, can you take that 35 cents off that shipping?
That's the part that's really. That's a deal killer for me right now.
So, I mean, should we be buying like car kits today and just keeping them sealed, Jason, you think? Or do you think it was just a different time? And
I think there's some that'll be worth some money.
Yeah.
You think about what's 1994 to now. That's what is that, 26 or 7 years ago?
Yeah. So you think if I buy, associated car now, keep it sealed?
Well, the question is, with all this stuff, it's one thing if you just like it.
There's 337. Okay.
There's one thing if you just like this stuff and you want to buy it and it just so happens to be increasing in value. I think that's where some people are at. To buy these things as an investment that you want to sell down the road, I don't know if that's really a good idea because, for one, not all 26-year-old or 27-year-old kits are worth $3,500. But if you took, if you went back to when it was, you went back to 1994 and you said, oh, hey, I'm going to save, $250 or $300 or invest it, it would probably be, I don't know, it would probably be better to still do something differently with the money than to hold on the car for 27 years.
Okay.
I don't know. But I think if you like it and it's just fun to buy these and hold on to them, then I think, yeah, it's probably something to do. But if you're just looking at it from a sheer dollars and cents, I don't know if it's worth holding on to something that long. And he won't get 3,500 for it. It'll be maybe. I think one sold before for 25 to 2,600. I don't think you'll get. So I think it'll be in the 2,000s is what
Really?
you'll
Wow.
probably get for it.
Jeez.
I don't know what I would pay for it. I don't know if that's.
Jason Santos saying this must have come from Japan.
Yeah. It's got a Japanese sticker on it.
Oh, it does.
On the top. Yeah, you can see on the
Uh,
top. See this up here, RC10.
okay.
So this was probably from. This is probably from Yokomo. Yokomo was distributing and selling this car.
Gotcha. So does that add some value to it?
I don't think so. I don't know that. I don't know if I've seen if that adds any value, but you don't see a lot. You definitely don't see a lot of these cars. I mean, this world's car wasn't around very long, and it was the nicest of the RC10s in terms of all the parts quality. This is when they kind of tightened up on a little bit of everything and made it a little nicer. And it was a good car. It was the best of the RC10s, quality wise.
I think we should offer them if he counters, you should counter back with 337 and just say that's what it says on the box.
Yeah, I'm not going a dime over what it says on the box. I know what you have there.
You can't fool me.
I saw you made a mistake and put the price on the.
Yeah, just be one of the box is a little beat up too.
Be a stickler.
All right, well, there it is, factory sealed. Jason Santos, what would you pay for this? Maybe this is Jason's listing.
He's reviewing my offer right now.
Oh man.
What was interesting about this car?
Hey, Jason, the seller's from Naples, Florida.
Yeah, I bought something from him before.
Oh, okay.
I bought something from that guy before. I think I bought a body or something.
You don't know him? He didn't say, "Oh, hey, Jason." Jeff Opes. Okay. How much did you send him again?
250.
250. Santos is saying that is not his listing. Yeah, we just discovered that, but I was thinking there for a little bit. Maybe this is his. And we're ragging on him.
We're clowning on his entry. This same guy has a RC10T up here. That's the box is open. All the parts are still. Looks like all the parts are there in kit bags. This is the original truck, though, not the one with not the team truck. I'm kind of a sucker for the team truck more than anything, but this would be nice to have too. But he's asking $1,500 for this. That's kind of like,
is this under World's Car, or would you?
This was under RC10T, and then if you sort by most expensive or highest price, it comes up. I mean, there's another RC10T on here that looks new. This guy's asking $1,200 for it. So, I mean, they're definitely not shy about the asking price here right now.
Let's see. Highest first. Price and highest first. So here we go.
And
Oh man, what do I got here? I got a 14 scale truck RC10T single Tamiya base Yankee.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is.
$5,000. Team Associated Vintage RC10 truck.
Yeah, it's not an
18
RC10T.
1800.
Yeah, that thing that's a definite ripoff. They say it's an RC10T truck, but it's like not anything like it. Yeah, so the third one down is the one I was looking at. $1,448 for an RC10T.
Partially built.
Yep. And then the next one down, which is the one I like, the team truck, that this guy's asking $1,200, which that's too much too. But hey, if somebody buys it,
Yeah. No best offer on that one. And here's a Team Associated RC10 T4 team kit getting in about $750 pre-owned.
yeah,
So these trucks are up there, man.
I think I think that's probably the next one that'll become valuable is an original B4 in the box, an original T4 in the box. I think those will be the next valuable RC cars.
Oh wait, which one is it again? I was browsing here.
I think a new in box B4 and a new in box T4. I think those will eventually be really good too.
Here's the RC10T 6.2 kit. So can I buy that and keep it sealed and wait 30 years? I'll be dead by then, but
You could.
all right. Will Britton's going to a Christmas party. All right, I'll have fun there.
Damn.
Chili Duncan saying, Gotti, look up the new in what is that new in
Let me
paper?
see.
New in package.
New in
Kinwald
packaging.
Trinity Gold Dust motor. It would be a nice piece to your collection.
Is there
Right,
such
wait.
a thing as a gold dust motor?
Yeah. It was a Gold Dust Twins. I think it had their photos on the label. Kinwald Trinity Gold Dust motor. Out.
All these motors were so ugly.
Yeah, see, I was correct. I remember that.
Yeah. I don't even remember this one. I don't remember the gold dust motor.
Let me switch the screen over there. Just go like this. Oh. We'll bring it up here for you, Jason.
Okay, thank you.
Right there, Jason. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Greg and Brian's favorite winning wines. Or wins.
It was a 13 triple.
And there's their photos. That would be nice to have, actually. I have a...
I'm not a big fan of the faces on the
on the motor, yeah. I'm sure
label.
they weren't either. You know how Kinwald was when we came out with stuff that had his photo on it. He hated that. But I do have when we went to the Chicago Hobby Show, it's got to be in my garage. I have the placard that we put up. You know, the motor would be in a display case, and I have that that we made up. I had the stand for it, which, man, I gotta dig that up. That'd be nice to have display here. They're asking 200.
Well, I've bought stuff from this guy, Low Carb Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Is this? Let me see. Is this Orange, California?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I bought something from him once. I bought a RC10T and I got it, and the chassis was painted, not anodized.
Oh, I think you were talking about it on the show, I think.
But he's got a lot of stuff on here.
That's pretty
It's
nice.
a nice motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vintage stuff is definitely through the roof. The RC10 stuff, especially, as Jason's pointing out here. And you know what's funny is, I think people were mentioning when they did do the re-release that they were concerned that it was going to drive the pricing down, which it probably did for a period of time. But I mean, we're getting to the point where we're not that far away from it being 10 years past when they did the re-release, which is pretty nuts. The re-release is, I think, was in
That's crazy to think about.
yeah, what was it? Yeah, Jason, I think it was the T2 that you rebuilt. I think we originally got that, and the chassis was painted. Yeah, so the re-release is when 2013. We're coming up on, we're only going to be a year away from 2023. So, I mean, this re-release stuff they did was almost 10 years ago already.
Wow, that's insane.
It is.
Getting old. I was just checking to see what Trinity stuff is up here.
I'd like to have brand new matched Madness motors. That's something I had from my Clodbuster. I thought they were kind of neat. The box was like kind of a rectangle and had two motors in the box. That was I thought, like a pretty cool looking item. What was so neat back then about hobby shops, especially the one I went to, they always had a certain smell to them in there. Do you remember that? Like, there was a smell to being in the hobby shop that it just kind of felt like a happy place,
Yeah, well, the one I went to smelled cigarettes.
Well, yeah, that's
because back then you were able to smoke in buildings.
Oof.
And the guys were in there looking at stuff and smoking away.
Wow. That would kill me.
Yeah, no, I get where you're at. I get what you're saying, but that's where I was always at, the hobby shop back in my high school days.
Yeah, it was great.
I was constantly going down to my local shop and just hanging out.
It's great, yeah.
Yeah, and waiting for the UPS guy to show
What's coming in today?
Yeah. Well, the guy's not here yet. He should be here soon, and you just sit there and wait in anticipation. It was unreal.
I remember when my RC10T came in, I was just like it was just so exciting.
Yeah, I used to nicotine, Chili Dunkin', nicotine and motor spray. There it is.
The ultimate combination.
Yeah. Nick is saying my local hobby shop always smelled like wintergreen traction compound and various oils. That's correct. The Paragon traction compound.
Yeah, if it was a race place, for sure.
Yep, that's exactly what mine smelled like too. Nicotine and Paragon. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here under RC10 Classic. See the returns for the Classic right now are anything new in the box. RC10 Classic. And now this is the one that was released in 2013, and it's the first one, 1,500, buy it now. Next one, 1,450 or best offer. 1,459, buy it now. 950 is the opening bid. 795 opening bid. 740, buy it now. Which is probably not. Well, is that Canadian?
This is RC10 Classic because I'm on it too.
Yeah, RC10 Classic. That's like a 2013.
Look at this RC10 Classic re-release, but right underneath it, Mac Jones. That's my quarterback, Jason. Mac
really?
Jones. And then underneath Mac Jones is another RC10.
Mac Jones. All right.
got a
So
bunch
what
of
is
other
this?
stuff here. All right. So
holy cow. So $740 US for this and $50 shipping. That seems to be the going rate for a classic. Like you can get it to sell for between $700 and $800. Is what an RC10 classic seems to be. There's people asking for more, but it seems like those are the ones that sell is around $700 to $800.
Does anybody have one that's completely sealed,
Yeah, I do.
like the original?
Oh, the
no,
original, the originals,
Yeah.
the originals will pop up on here every so
Wow.
often,
What are those things go
sealed.
for?
Yeah, they're in that 3,500 range, I think.
What do you type in? What year was that released? 85?
It's 84 or 85. I think 85.
Michael Jordan. I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Trinity Monster Horsepower Aluminum M-Bell. 1985 oval brushed RC motor. RC10L. $225 starting bid. You know what? I gotta eliminate these baseball card stuff here and put in team associated.
Yeah, I had to do that too. Yeah, right there at the top, RC10 Classics.
Somebody's selling photos for $25.
Yeah, I know who that guy is. I actually bought one of his photos.
Kinwald, right?
Yeah, I bought a couple Kinwald ones. I bought one from the Winter Champs because I was in it. And man, that's a long time ago.
Jason's saying vintage AE parts are kind of through the roof right now. Even used stuff. Sometimes you could be better off shelling out the money for something new, newly built, or new in the box.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what he's saying is like by the time you get all these parts, you might as well just buy one of these kits, even though it was like, $600-$700. If you were to buy all these parts, it would be way more than that.
Oh, wow. This is cool, Jason. On my screen, I have vintage team associated stickers for RC10.
Yeah.
The auto graphics are in there. Look at that. Dang. What's this here? All right. Well,
Yeah, Jason is, like he's saying here, he's glad that he started in the vintage stuff years ago and loaded up on it when it was relatively cheap and the parts were still available from AE. Yeah, that was probably the best time to have it and stock up. You know what I think is also good or should be or could be is a new first generation TC3. The first associated touring car. I think one of those would be would be a good thing to have.
Mike Bellotti checking in.
What's up, boys?
Adam's saying, so glad I built my vintage stuff when it was cheap.
It's not anymore, that's for sure. Big money.
Yeah, I'm going down this rabbit hole now. All right, let's see if anybody has a Tamiya Hotshot 2 sealed. Not the. Did they do a re-release of that?
They might have.
All right, we'll check it out.
There's the photos of Jay Halsey. It's funny that guy got those photos given to him and he's on eBay selling them.
Oh, okay. Is that what the deal was there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, what are you going to do, I guess? Nick is saying, it wasn't too long ago that I was racing my original Worlds car on carpet off-road in Cleveland. Another club member gave me his rare Worlds car for spare parts. He played with it a little bit, and got bored with it, I guess. Wow. At least it doesn't seem that long ago, he said. Probably was a long ago. Just like I think 2015 was 2 years ago. Does that make sense? Jason Santos saying you got to load up on spares if you're racing them, all the spare parts. All right, here's a question for you, Jason. Mike Bellatti's saying, Jason, do I show up at regionals and send it tomorrow? Car and tires have been ready since Super Cup.
Absolutely.
Bellotti effect.
Absolutely.
Send it.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't wheeled for 2 months. Mike hasn't been behind the wheel in 2 months.
Go out there and send it.
I sent it, and I wasn't behind the wheel in 18 years.
There you go.
Vintage that. I did send it.
Trust me, Bellotti, there won't be a C main.
Oh, well, there you go.
John Bolton, he's mentioning here, charger that came with the RC10T. Anybody want to charge some lipos? Definitely not.
Kirby Hand saying he doesn't get invites to the pod anymore. I just assumed you didn't want to be on the pod. Sorry about that, pal.
Yep.
I can send you a link if you want to join.
Yeah, Pally.
I just figured he wasn't around. That's for sure. Saturday night. He's got a life.
Yeah. There's a lot of beer drinking to do tonight.
Someone needs to be in the C main. Well, Mike could be in the C.
Could be. So yeah, down there at the Top Gun, Mayfield ended up winning. We talked about this already. Ended up winning 4-wheel. Spencer won 2-wheel. We had some good mains though. The race was good. I think we had 200 and almost 70 entries there at SDRC. So yeah, I mean between everything that was happening on our tour, that was definitely a good way to finish it. We did video, or Hannah did video of most of the whole trip for the vlog. So she's preparing a whole, I don't know if it's how long it's going to be. I think she says like an hour and 20-minute vlog for all these events together, which have been some of our more successful YouTube videos. People just, I think, turning it on, and while they're wrenching, they could watch this vlog of what we did on the tour. So went pretty well. Got a lot of nice photos while we were out there to kind of, get our photos updated. There's a lot of promotional things we use each year. New photos, need new photos. So we got a bunch of great new photos Hannah took, and we got this video. I did some more videoing too. And so combine it all together. That's what she's working on, and we're going to have a nice new YouTube video. So pretty happy about that.
Nice. I can't find anything on the Tamiya Hotshot 2.
Maybe I'll ask what RC gift am I wishing for under the tree. I'm just going to say RC10 Classic or a team truck. Somebody could get me one of those. That'd be fine. My favorite gift, what we talked about, that RC10 GT, that was my favorite gift. I mean, of course, I got some other really good stuff, Clodbuster things, and I remember getting a new body once, and that was really great for Tamiya cars, because they treated a body like it was a kit, because it was. So I get a new Clodbuster body. It came in its own box, the plastic body, all the accessories, and that was fun because then you'd paint it on the outside like a real vehicle. You get it assembled. You had to paint it red like the box. I think my cousin Greg painted his purple. I've never seen a purple
Purple
Clodbuster
Clod.
before. Purple
always red.
Clodbuster. Clodbuster was red on the box. He painted his purple.
Well, that's something different.
It was definitely different.
All right, I gotta get off this. I'm just scrolling through eBay. Are you doing the same?
No,
Wow. A lot of vintage stuff I'm scrolling through. All right. I put the
I s-
ball in. I put the ball in Kirby's court. Send him a link.
there you go.
I know
I
he's not gonna join.
I just noticed the other day I'd been on eBay now for 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
20
Congrats.
years.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Something to be proud of there.
It really is, you know.
Does it give you? Can you see what you spent on eBay anywhere over those 20 years?
That would be interesting. I'm sure
That'd
you should be
interesting
able
see the
to.
total. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got to be like, and then everyone probably is like, "Wow, what am I doing?"
Yeah.
Refund.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they obviously did a. That thing's kind of withstood the test of time so far. Question is they, you know, with all the Facebook Marketplace stuff and everything is, and you know, some of these social platforms offering sales things, and can they still stand up? And is eBay still? They still own PayPal? Is that what it is?
No, they don't own them no more. They sold them.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, I wonder. They just kind of felt like there was no money to be made in the kind of the money transfer business, I guess, with so many other options now. That was probably what they were seeing.
Here we go. Nick is saying, speaking of vintage RC parts and Kirby, I've been working on piecing together a 10 scale and 12 scale Trinity Switchblade pan cars. That's awesome.
Which one's a switchblade?
12 scale.
I wasn't very familiar with those. With the
You got to work on the Kirby Hand Oval Edition.
that's actually what it was.
Yep. Trinity, well, the 12 scale was the revolver. But then they came out with the Kirby Hand Oval Edition 99. Nick's saying he's got the oval chassis for the 10 scale Switchblade. Okay.
Interesting.
But man, the Kirby Hand Oval Edition would be cool to have because I believe his picture was on the box. And yeah,
I mean, he's still
His
making money
brother-
off of that thing, you
yeah,
know.
he's
I mean,
still cashing in.
I mean,
on
it's
royalties.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous at this point
I think him and his brother might have been on the box of that Oval Edition.
because he was the pit guy.
Yep, Kirby and Ryan Hand.
Interesting.
Yeah, wonder if any of those exist still sealed.
I bet you they do.
We sold I mean, no joke, we sold a ton of those things.
Yeah, I mean,
We actually ordered more. But at that time, Oval was, pretty damn big.
yeah, I would have never thought that it was a great seller, but you know, in those days there wasn't as many options, and I'm sure you either had, you know, there was only probably 2 or 3 really good options. So, yeah, I guess I could see it.
The one hobby shop that bought a lot of them was here in Pennsylvania. It was Allison from RC Outfitters in Hanover,
Okay.
Pennsylvania. She bought a lot of those Kirby Hand editions. So, I don't know. It's got to be out there somewhere. I could kick myself for not at least getting the box.
You could probably find it.
I'll probably have to contact Ernie or Tony P. Well, Nick, when you get done with working on that project, you gotta send us some photos.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool.
Get Kirby on that. Get a nice signature.
Should I search eBay? Kirby Hanover edition on eBay. I have nothing. Damn.
So, is there anything else? Do we want to start wrapping up, or do we got more?
Oh, Nick was saying that Kirby was helping me find some good photos of his cars in the Car Action Archives. Okay.
That's good. That's a positive.
I'd like to see the ad for that Kirby and Oval edition. I know we created one. All right, so Christmas week, Jason, what are you doing? What's going on there? Are you
We'll be working
cruise
here.
control mode there at J Concepts, or
No, we're gonna be working up until
Christmas night?
Christmas Eve, probably. I think we usually do. We do half a day on Christmas Eve. Maybe we do a half a day. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I should look at the schedule. Let's see. What does it say?
Oh, look at there's the schedule that's printed out for Jason. This is itinerary. Russell Hamilton checking in on YouTube. Merry Christmas, guys.
Hey, Russell.
What's up, Russell? Head on over to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, Radio Impound podcast.
So is Christmas
can-
actually on?
It's on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's already closed anyway.
So we're a week away still.
Yeah.
Look at this. We got Ronnie Rivkin joining now.
You know, Ronnie Rivkin. What's up?
His profile picture. I took that. I took that photo.
You did?
Yep.
Oh. All right.
That was at Mayfield's wedding.
Ah, I got you. How many times do you have to take the photo to get it right?
Probably once or twice. It was a quick one.
Wow. Jason's like, which way you do this now?
Boom, boom, boom.
Taking shots of yourself.
Yeah, we
Happy
got
Hanukkah, everybody. I was just listening to the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song. It was on the radio. Yeah, so cruise control up until Friday, half a day for J Concepts, getting out early. We're getting out early here at the Radio Impound
at the studios.
podcast. At the studio, we're getting out early.
That's nice of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm over here making all my lists and checking it twice.
You definitely seen it ramp up before the holidays, right? Getting everything out.
It's pretty constant. Kind of regardless.
Do we have any J Concepts apparel, new stuff that people can order for 2022 racing season?
Not yet, but it's
coming.
being worked. It's working on right now.
I need one of those team jackets that only team people get. The winter one I need for up here.
Me too.
Nah, you have one. I seen you wear it. So I need one like that.
You need a big one?
Yeah, I do. It'd be nice if you send that up to me. Along with my Lexan scissors. I need those Lexan scissors bad.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what
All right.
happens. See if you get lucky.
Oh, I'll get lucky.
Don't worry about me.
All right, guys. Favorite Christmas movie, Jason? Is it Die Hard?
I love Die Hard. I pretty much like all of them. They're so
Yeah.
great.
You know what's the most underrated Christmas movie?
What's that?
Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger.
Hmm.
You don't even think about that one, do you?
I don't think of it.
No, no one does. Yeah, if you watch that, it's actually pretty good. It'll really go up the list there if you really check. You know,
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. It's when he's trying to find that rare toy, and hard to get toy. I forget what it was exactly.
This is when he was kind of transitioning from a
He's trying to prove that he could do something else.
action star into. Remember Twins?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Probably Twins was first then for sure. Right.
And and there was that Jingle All the Way and something else.
I don't know when Jingle All the Way came out. Let me just check this out real quick here. Jingle All the Way. Oh man, they made Jingle All the Way 2 in 2014.
What?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Oof.
Oh man.
That had to be bad. Chili Duncan says he likes Gremlins as a Christmas movie.
Okay. There's another one, yeah, Gremlins. Sure. That was that took place at Christmas. Jingle All the Way was 1996.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Twins was what? Had to be around the same time, right? No, Twins was 1988.
Wow, that's a big jump.
Wow. So that's when he probably first tried to get away from action, proved that he could do other things. Twins.
And you don't really need to. I mean, he was so good at the action movies. You just needed to kind of put him in the right role, and he was fantastic in that. I'll be back.
See, some people are joining late, Jason. We'll have to do the show again for another 2
This
hours.
is Almond.
Here's the so Jingle All the Way, 1996. Sinbad was in it.
It's 96.
Phil Hartman,
Mm-hmm.
Rita Wilson, Jake Lloyd, Jim Belushi, and Robert Conrad.
Hmm.
There you go. The budget was $75 million to make that.
Arnold probably got 74 of it.
There you go. Turbo Man. Turbo Man was the toy that he was after, and it was inspired by the real life Christmas toy sellouts for the Cabbage Patch Kids.
I had a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Wait, no, you didn't.
I did.
Oh man, did you really? So you wanted the Cabbage Patch Kids?
Yeah, they were so. I mean, it was that you had to have toy, right?
Not I never wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid, but we'll let that. Almond saying what Chili said. Didn't they use a Tamaya in that movie?
I think they did.
In Gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Jingle All the Way. That's one of my favorites. 75 million budget and made 129 million worldwide. So did okay, but not great. All right.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna go watch Jingle All the Way tonight. How you like that?
I'm gonna pick up some dinner.
Head home. Is Allison back from shopping yet?
Hopefully. Jazzy needed some. Gonna need some walking.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to get home, get Jazzy out.
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting Jazzy for Christmas?
I don't know.
Jeff Storm is saying that you're his hero, Jason. So
That's nice.
that's nice to know.
Jeff Storm, he can shred. He's a guitar guy. He can shred.
Oh, that's what the looks like his photo there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you can get lessons from Jeff Storms. They live near you there somewhere in Florida.
No.
There you go. Oh, you could do it over Zoom, StreamYard, whatever. Get lessons that way and shred it up. You don't need to get the tattoos or long hair on. Just shred.
Oh, okay.
I would like to learn to play the drums.
We could just all shred.
I think drums would be awesome. Real quick before we go, Almond's saying, I think the only RC I've gotten under a tree was a few models. A Bikini Legend, a Fataba Sport Magnum radio set, and a Mini T. Bikini
Mini-
Legend.
Yeah, what's that? Like Cindy Crawford?
It was a Bowl League Legend.
I actually like the first description better.
I like the first one better too, Almond. Bikini Legend. Jeff Storm's in the mid. Jeff Storm, a cool last name by the way. Midwest dude, totally could do a Zoom lessons. There you go, Jason. Jeff Storm will hook you up with lessons.
Me, you, and Gotti.
Yep. So you can start. Can you teach me drums, Jeff? Because I'd like to do that. Though I would learn electric guitar. That'd make my dad proud because he, I think he always wanted me to do something like that.
Do anything.
Because that's what my dad played, electric guitar.
So yeah, Almond getting those Bikini Legends for Christmas.
I like that.
Cindy Crawford, like you know, what was the Christy Brinkley, Farrah Fawcett?
Oh wow.
Those are like Bikini Legends, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's I think Almond.
And then I guess the other would be a major Bikini Legend would be Marilyn Monroe, right? Bikini Legend. That might be the original.
Yeah, he might be right on that.
How about Sophia Loren?
Naming off Bikini Legends there.
Yeah.
Jason Santos is saying that my kid has a nice drum set. He rarely uses it. Is it an actual drum set, like a real one, or is it like a, kid one there? Jeff Stormsman, I got someone that could do it. Maybe I could get Morgan from Seven Dust to give you drum lessons.
That would be sweet.
Wait a minute, he knows Morgan from Seven Dust? Yeah, hook me up. That'd be cool. I don't know when I went to I only went to one concert ever.
Britney Spears?
No. That would be great actually. Oh, look at this, Jason. Look at this.
Hold on.
Got some pizza there.
Wow, look at you. You got food. That's no
We got
fair.
food here just delivered.
Oh, that's no fair.
Carrie. Oh, look at this. And thank you. You're the best. Love you. Seltzer.
Oh my gosh. Look at you.
Well, I'm ready to go for another 2 hours, Jason. Jassie's just gonna have to wait.
And I'm Googling Bikini Legends, and Raquel Welch, she's on the list. It says that
Oh
she's
yeah, she shares my birthday, September 5th.
she's a Bikini Legend.
Okay.
Who's this? She's not really a legend.
She's not really. Jeff Storm says, yes, I did. He did 2 songs with Morgan from Seven Dust, and hopefully to be released soon. There you go. Ha ha ha. I don't know if he's kidding or not.
Sounds like it's true.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Man, who is this? Yeah. So
I forget what. Man, it's been so long, but I forget exactly who was at the concert. It was 3 bands. I know Puddle of Mud was there. Oh, Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Bad.
And but yeah, I'm always like watching the drummers. I'm like, damn, that's cool. So Bikini Legends, you're pretty close on your what else did you find?
I think so. Just that Raquel Welch and wasn't really an official list. It was just
Bikini Legends. Thank you, Almond.
yeah.
Bowling. I like bikini a lot better. So
I had a bowling legend, but it was a digger. Remember when it was called a digger?
yes,
Bowlink digger.
right. Yep.
What a piece of junk.
Yeah.
But
Total trash.
I put a 12 turn in that thing and just speed ran it down my street right into a drainage ditch.
That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, they raced those bowling diggers. Remember Chicago Hobby Show?
Yeah. Yeah.
1998, I think it was.
I won out there. I was a winner.
Yeah, you raced against Kevin Nash. 'Cause he was
Well,
there. Is that? Did you race against him there?
yeah, but there was a real race too.
Oh,
Like, it
okay.
was
No, I'm talking about the celebrity one they did with Kevin Nash, and then they had Mancow from Chicago's radio show. He was competing with Howard Stern at the time. But
I remember I was there when Kevin Nash was there,
yeah,
and the 2 years I raced in that I won the first year and I got second the second year. I kind of got screwed because I was leading the second year race too and got kind of screwed.
Jason Santos saying they race the Bikini Legends at the Carpet Oval. I occasionally race at. Wow. So the bowling legend's still around.
I think I was the one that was showing Kevin Nash how to drive it. Like, I had to.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I think they asked me to show him.
Yeah, he wasn't too good. He was hitting the pipes all over the place. I remember that. But at
Yeah,
the
I
time
mean,
it was awesome though. Like Kevin Nash, NWO, he's here.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is I had no idea about wrestling at that point.
So you didn't even really like,
I knew he was a wrestler.
but you didn't know how big of a wrestler.
No, I didn't understand the NWO thing or any of that. Like,
Right.
I was like, I was still like, to me, it was all about, it had been like Hulk Hogan, the leg drop, and
Maybe I'll
Yellow.
put the Kevin Nash sound drop at the beginning of the show. Maybe.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Jeff Storm says he's coming back to racing. Jason. He's got to
be
get some
good.
JC tires there.
Got to get gripped up.
Oh, that's exciting. Jeff Storm's my new buddy, by the way. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
All right, we got to wrap it up here. But the Bowlink, which is now called Bikini, the Bowlink was cool because when you crashed it, the chassis would completely tweak and change the handling of the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Exciting stuff. Tweak in a bad way, probably.
I think Almond's right here. NWO to me at that point was New World's orders.
All right, whatever that means. I get it, worlds. All right, so that was episode, I believe, 234. I could be wrong, 230. Yeah, 234. The Christmas edition. Hope everybody has a great Christmas.
Maybe I'll try to find Die Hard tonight.
Yeah, check that out. Eventually check Jingle. You said you never saw Jingle All the Way?
I don't think I've ever seen
All right,
it.
well, check that out. Schwarzenegger. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with that. And then Monty Python's Holy Grail. You have to check out.
Okay. All right, so-
Jeff Storm is saying he's got to get some ripped decals for the car. I have some, so that's no problem. Just
It's done.
yeah, just message me either through the Facebook page here or yeah, just message me through here and I'll get them out to you. Got a nice decal sheet that Jason made up for me.
Mm-hmm.
I could send you a bunch of those. So, all right, 234. Merry Christmas, everyone. I guess we're gonna catch you after Christmas because it's a busy week coming up here. And if you're around, Jason, I don't know if you're around right after Christmas or not. So.
I'm around for a little while.
Okay. So
Our next events are CRCRC. Hannah and Lee are heading up to CRC for J Concepts. We'll have, obviously drivers up there. And then I'll be doing the Chili Bowl, which is the weekend after. And then SIC is also that weekend. So it starts happening fast.
Right. Yeah.
There's really for everybody, there's only really like a 2.5 week break or so.
And then a new season kicks in.
Yeah, it's full throttle.
Was there any big news with anybody moving to different teams at all? Any big names there?
Well, the big move was when David Ronafalk, I don't know if he was let go or he left HB Racing, but now he's going to be running the Mayako car, which is, I think, what I had predicted on the show earlier, the last one. And
yeah, I think you did.
It just seemed like it could be the right fit for him. And their new vehicle coming out, and David has a relationship kind of with JQ and those guys already, and
makes sense.
I think they're going for the Cinderella story.
Cinderella story out of nowhere.
Yeah, because in
greenskeeper about to become
Masters champion. Yeah, 2022 is the Worlds next year, so they could go for the Cinderella run. And I mean, he's probably one of the three best chances out there. I mean,
where's the Worlds at?
Spain.
Oh, nice.
Which David had lived in Spain. He'd lived in Spain when he was racing for us for several months. And, you never know. He might move back there.
And just
Cinderella boy out of nowhere. But in his case, he's not really out of nowhere when he won the Worlds before. So,
for the Mayako.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I think it could be a Cinderella story run.
Wow. Well, that would be interesting to watch then.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the.
So are they going to start racing that car in 2022?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. He hasn't raced it yet, but.
So I wonder what the first race will be.
Probably Nitro Challenge.
Which is when?
That's the end of February. I don't know. Maybe he'll go to Montpellier GP is usually first, I believe. Maybe he'll go and do that. I don't know. I'm not sure what the schedule is. I would think that they'll probably not do Montpellier GP. I would think that they'll come.
So as soon as February, though, which is right around the corner.
Yep.
And gear up for the Worlds when? In what?
I think it's September this year.
Okay.
Or of 22. Wow. It's going to be big. I wish we knew a little more what they were going to do with the track. Usually in Europe, they have permanent tracks. So, it's always the same track or layout. I don't know if they're going to change it or, I'm not really sure what's going to happen yet. So we all kind of have to learn on the fly. But yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. Obviously, the competition only gets harder.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. That was the big move.
Yeah, I think out of all of them, that was the biggest
everybody
move
else
so
is
far.
Pretty much locked in, right?
Yeah, for a little while, but I think that was the biggest one. There's some others, and there's maybe a couple that haven't. Maybe there's still a few that haven't been announced or happened yet, but that's probably the biggest one.
All right. Cool. Keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now we'll end it. 2:34. Okay. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And
ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
And we'll catch you for 2:35 right after Christmas. Post Christmas, we'll get the update on what Jason got for Christmas, what I got, and what you guys got for Christmas too. So, and if you guys are racing this week or whatever this weekend, best of luck.
Good luck.
Make sure you get your J Concepts gear. Rocking and rolling. See ya.